It's Friday, September 19th, and we have a little college football week 2 recap. Notre Dame, are they dead, Alex? We'll find out in a second. And then we're going to preview week 3 in the NFL. Same thing with the Bears. Are they dead? Do they have a chance against the Cowboys? And we'll break down every single game coming up. Let's get to it. Like I said off the top, Alex, is Notre Dame dead? Is their backup quarterback the most hated man in all of South Bend?
Yeah. No.
they, they just showed him only on the sideline the entire time, just kept
Yeah, they
panning to him.
did. Yeah, poor guy. I mean, maybe he's the next Tony Romo. Who knows?
That's a good career. Dude, see him in the booth in 20.
That's true.
Him and Jim Nance.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, tough loss for Notre Dame. Obviously, they already lost week 1. You're going to lose week 2. We talked about it, though, I think last week, that even if they lose, they're still ranked, barely, but they're still ranked. So
Yeah.
once these teams start losing, and like they're just going to crawl back up little by little until they're like ranked like 10th or so, and then they'll sneak into the playoffs. Unless they lose another game, which is definitely possible. But obviously, they played two, I think, maybe top 15, probably top. I don't even know what the rankings are, but I would assume Texas A&M. Yeah, they're top 10, and Miami's top 10 now. So if you're just looking at that, you're like, oh, that's two top 10 teams that they lost to by a combined score of 4. Like,
Yeah,
obviously, the team's not bad, you know.
you feel better about these losses than you do like when they lost to NIU last year, and everyone's like, "Holy shit, dude, this is
Yeah.
the worst loss of all time." But yeah, I think, which surprisingly being 0-2 is better than being 1-1 somehow. Yeah, I think they have again. They're ranked right now. They're going to keep crawling back in. They just have to win out, which is tough, obviously. Especially when like Notre Dame does have they have one game every year where they just play, like NIU. They just play the most like average football possible. They just play to the competition. Again, I don't think they'll do that against the USC or something like that. But a game against, I don't even know who they play, like Louisville or something, they'll do that. It's like they do stuff like
Louisville
that all
has
the
a
time.
dominant running back, by the way.
Does he? Yeah.
Or he's just like a speed demon. I don't know.
Better than
If someone
Jeremiah
mentioned
Love.
it. This year, probably.
Jeremiah Love doesn't do anything. I mean, again, I don't want to talk too much college
Yeah.
football because I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's just he doesn't know anything. He doesn't seem like he's like running
He
well
just
at all.
he just jumps. He just like hops for days.
Mhm.
I saw him try to jump over the line, and it wasn't even like a goal line. He tried to jump over the line, like he went in the hole and jumped. I was like, "What is happening? He's addicted."
On third down,
He's addicted.
dude.
Yeah.
Third and 5, he's just jumping over the line.
Yeah. Something wrong with him. He can't like stay on the ground for some reason. I don't know. Obviously, he's still good, but like, yeah, weird situation for them. And also for the Notre Dame games, you see on the last touchdown the guy get tackled, the D lineman.
Oh yeah. He blew by that guy.
What the hell?
The O line was just looking at the ref like, "Don't call it, dude." That was a clear tackle.
Yeah, that was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen something like that where the D lineman beats someone instantly and the guy just turns around and tackles him.
Especially
I
on the
did
inside
that.
like that.
I've done that in real life. I did that once.
Did you get called?
No, and
No, they're not
actually,
called.
I didn't even get beat. I was getting just dominated. I'm like, this is all I can do. Guy got so pissed. I was scared for my life. He was like twice his size as me.
I think told me the story. Yeah, that's tough. I think one time I was getting beat so bad at O line that I tried doing like a jiu-jitsu move and falling with the guy, and I just like let my grip go, and I just fell back and hit my head on the ground really hard, and then he just ran past me, and I was like, that didn't work at all. did not
Tough luck.
did not imp- did not impede his step at all. So yeah,
Tough.
I don't know how it's not called in the college. I really don't. I would love a camera on the ref's head at halftime. It's like, what are they looking at? Either whether it's a quarterback getting smoked or like, there's things like where it's like, how do you not see them? Again, holding every play is not called, but you got to call something like that. You'd think.
Yeah. I, it's not going to happen. I don't even think this is the situation to say it, but just even NFL stuff, I've been thinking like some of these calls are just so egregiously bad or missed that it's like I've never been the one to say they should be able to challenge penalties, but some of these are like it's so clearly obvious that it's a penalty. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts that they're just like, and I mean, it's ruining games, like especially like these
Yes.
big plays, and you're just not calling penalties or calling phantom calls, and it's bad for the sport. But
I
I'll
mean,
say
tush
that it's
push. We
not going
talked
to
about it with
change.
Tommy. I was like, tush push was crazy. They were just jumping off sides. Like everyone was lined up offside. Like, again, I guess if everyone's doing it, no one's doing it. But you have to. I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
And yeah, I don't know. Either ref it well or have 100 refs on the field. I don't know. It's not gonna help. But like it's just stupid. Like these
yeah,
games. But yeah, that's all I had for Notre Dame. And like I said, the kid dropped the ball. I mean, Texas A&M still drove down the field. It would have been overtime regardless. If that's what like the case would have been probably. So like, how good would Notre Dame have been in overtime? Who knows? But yeah, it's tough. The kid, I think he was like I think he went to Notre Dame, then went to Alabama, then back to Notre Dame or something like that. I know he's in Alabama for sure.
yeah. No, that's for sure true. He
That's
he was the
tough.
starter for a little bit for Notre Dame.
Yeah, I think his quote was, "I just want to come here and help."
Dude's fucking. They got rid of him and he came back just despite them.
Yeah, he's like, "I just want to help."
Yeah, help
Just
myself.
rubbing his hands together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a guy. What a guy. Yeah, I don't really know what else happened in college last week, to be honest with you.
So Tennessee lost to Georgia was the big game to Georgia. A game. I mean, Georgia got lucky. Basically, Tennessee's kicker also just it looked like a child out there. I saw his face. It was like a 10-year-old kicking the ball. So
Yeah.
you knew he had no chance. And Georgia just does what Georgia does and survives and advances. So again, Tennessee, I feel like it's a team that is always there and then always loses.
Yeah,
No matter
they're a facade always because they have like an
Yeah.
electric offense, but usually their defense sucks. And then like when you get to these really good teams, like they're not gonna just let the offense dominate the entire game because they have so much defensive talent that it's impossible. So yeah, Tennessee's. I feel like they're like old college football still, where you like you'd always see these teams that are just like so good at one side and then not like even Alabama used to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're terrible on offense, but just such a good defense
Yeah.
that they would just be so good. And you see other teams like that, like flip side. So then you get into the the 21st century here, and maybe
Figure
recruit
something
some
out.
better. But the crazy part is like they've had good D lines. It's just like their defense in general has just been bad. Like. So,
Yeah, they have
I
top
don't know what
picks,
their
right?
problem is.
From like, I think they have a couple guys that are top picks in their defense, and it's like
Yeah.
this happened. Yeah, I don't know. It's not good if you're a Tennessee fan. Like I said, it's just every year you think you have hope. They give you the hope. You get ranked in the top 15, top 20, and it's like, oh, I just need to win this game, and you're probably a playoff team, and they just lose. And like I said, the kicking, whatever, you can blame the kicker, but either way, you can't give up 50 points, 45 points, and blame the kicker.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. And then last week you asked me if Georgia had anyone that was good on offense. I'm like, no, I don't know anyone. And then I looked at the roster afterwards. I'm like, oh yeah, they do have good players. I really like. They had a transfer from USC, Zachariah Branch. He's solid. And then I really like their running back, actually, Nate Frazier, a lot. He's not going to be this year, but he should be coming out next year.
I love a Georgia running back.
Yeah,
I'm a sucker for a Georgia running back.
That dude's pretty good, for sure. So
Mark him down for 2027.
yeah. But other than that, for college, if you had anything,
I just had
Illinois
two
played-
notes, which is nothing about games. Illinois, sorry, go ahead. They're playing
Oh,
Indiana.
no. Well,
Oh, you want
we'll get to that.
yeah. So one other note was the former sticking with Tennessee. What's their former quarterback's name? He just retired.
Nico, I'm Oliva.
Yeah, he just retired. You see that?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's just stepping
What?
away. He's just like, I'm done. I got focused on my mental health.
Well, I saw that the UCLA coach got fired.
I'm
Or
pretty sure this is true. Let
stepped
me double
down.
check.
I didn't see
Nico-
that he left.
I think yeah, he's like,
That's
I'm walking away,
crazy.
dude. Nico. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just left and called it quits. Let me double check this. Fact check this.
I was gonna say, I
Nico-
feel like I would have heard that if he did.
Can't enter Florida fast enough. Yeah, it's like basically he said he's about to he wants to transfer. Like he wants to leave right now. That's what he said, dude. He's like done. So
Oh,
I think he's retiring. I think he's stepping away, or at least out for this week.
I was gonna say, I feel like I would have heard if he just up and
I
retired.
heard that. I think he's like not retiring, but I think he's like trying to step away from. I don't know. I don't know why he's done basically. Regardless, doesn't matter. He's not gonna get drafted by anyone.
No, he sucks.
He's
I mean,
terrible.
Yeah. I was gonna say he better not retire. This is the only money he can get.
Yeah, true. He's getting paid.
That's why I was like so confused when you said it. I'm like,
Stepping
why would
away.
why would you not take the money? Or like, I'm sure you'd have to give it back if you
Yeah,
just
so-
walked away. I don't know. I don't know the rules actually on that. Never thought about a college player retiring before when he's getting paid.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably have to pay it back. You probably have to play a certain amount. It depends on the contract, I guess. I don't know. So that was my note, and then my other note was Dabo. Did you see his press conference at all? Just him being a crybaby.
No, I don't think I did. I feel like I did, but I don't think I did.
Oh, he was just saying basically. So I think they were questioning him and like, what they've obviously been pretty bad this year. Clemson lost again, and they're still gonna win probably a bunch of games. But basically, they're asking him like, why isn't he better? And he just went on a tangent like, I've won so many games, like, cut me some slack. I'm gonna be here forever, basically. Like, you can't get rid of me. So,
You,
pretty awesome comments.
yeah, I wasn't gonna mention it, but that sounds like another loser coach that I know. He plays for the Bengals, or he's coach of the Bengals.
Yeah.
He's like saying something about this offense has worked. It brought us to the 2 AFC championships and a Super Bowl. It's like, dude, that was 4 fucking years ago.
Yeah, you didn't win those
like,
either.
You have to adjust.
Yeah.
You can't just bank on that forever. So, yeah, it's the NFL and sports in general is like, what have you done for me lately? You cannot bank on stuff that happened
No.
3+ seasons ago. Like,
Maybe last year. That's about it. That's the only thing you can reference. 2 seasons ago is too many already. I mean, so
Yeah.
much stuff changes. It's crazy.
no, for sure. I mean, the game changes faster than you can. Like, if you're sitting there that long and thinking about what you've done, like, you're never going to catch up. So, yeah, I mean, they just look bad. I mean, Kate Klubnik, not good.
tough for the boys.
Not very good.
Not
At least I didn't say he was good. I said their wide receivers were good.
True, yeah. True.
You know who's been really good? Brian Wesco, who I said was going to be really good.
That's fair. Hand up. That's a good call.
Hand up. That's on me. That's on me.
Hand up. I knew Brian Westbrook could be good. It's all good.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, college, again, like you said, I don't really have much other than the big game with Illinois.
Yeah. There's a few ranked matchups happening this week, but I feel like the biggest one, which, I mean, I'm part of it, but like Illinois, not part
You're
of it.
playing?
You know what I mean?
You're there?
A fan
My
of the
man, right
team.
guard.
So I don't want to sound biased, but it seems like that's like the real important game of the week. I mean, there's like Utah versus like Texas A&M or something this week, which they're both top 20, but no one cares.
No.
But no, Illinois at Indiana. Illinois is down one of their top corners. He was first team All Big Ten last year. He's like their nickel corner or slot corner.
Okay.
So that's probably a huge loss for them. I think Illinois is dogs by like almost a touchdown in this game,
Really?
which is bad. But
Surprising.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Illinois hasn't looked. I mean, actually, they've looked okay, but I mean, they haven't looked like world beaters. Neither has Indiana. So I'm really
That's
interested to see which one of these teams pulls out. Indiana was better last year in theory, but I mean, they're kind of like in the same boat, where one team has to give here, and the other team, whoever loses, is probably just gonna start tumbling down after this. So, like realistically, like Illinois has to play Ohio State in a couple weeks, so they're probably gonna lose that game. Like you'd imagine, they have to play USC, and Indiana, I'm sure, has to play a couple games. They can't have
Michigan or Oregon.
Yeah, they can't have a chalk schedule again. So, you'd imagine that they're gonna lose at least one more game. So. And then they're not going to be in the Big Ten championship, so they're going to have no shot to make it. Whoever loses this game, like, legitimately would have to just go on a tear. And
Yeah, you
start,
have to
like,
basically upset a top 15
Yeah.
team at that point.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
if you can't beat Illinois or Indiana, like, what are the odds of that? I mean, again, any given Sunday or Saturday, but like, yeah, you're not. It's very unlikely.
Yeah. So obviously, I think Illinois is going to win.
Give me
they
Illinois.
just have a good defense. I mean, their offense surprisingly has been good this year, despite not having. I mean, honestly, like they spread the ball around. Some of the receivers have done really well. Hank Beaty's been really good this year for him at wide receiver. I think he has like 4 touchdowns or something already.
Really?
And yeah, I mean the run game's fine. Caden Fagan's good, so I don't need to go on about Illinois.
I mean,
but
yeah, they've let up only 22 points the whole season. Again, obviously against Western Illinois, Western Michigan, and Duke, so it's not like,
Duke's
best offense in the world. But yeah, exactly. Like Duke's fine. Like, and they still scored 45 against them. So yeah, I'm confident that Illinois is going to win this game. Honestly, like Indiana's good, but I don't know. I don't believe the Indiana hype.
They played no one last year, and then they got smoked. They didn't play anyone this year. It's like, Well,
No.
now you're gonna play somebody. So let's see.
Who's Indiana else have? Yeah, they have this. Then they have Iowa, which they could probably lose that game. Iowa sucks, but still. And then they have Oregon, and then they still do. Then they play Penn State as well in like week 12 or week 10. So
Yeah.
tough schedule for whoever loses this game is probably done. It's not big noon kickoff either, which is upsetting. Which was 6:30 game. What the fuck?
It actually was flexed. Yeah, it was supposed to be big noon kickoff. Yeah.
They can flex games in college.
Yeah, they did
I didn't know you can flex games.
They did it like a week ago, like over
That's
a week
awesome.
ago.
Yeah, they knew no one watched Big Noon Kickoff. They probably heard our pod. Like, this guy hates Big Noon Kickoff, dude. Fuck this.
Yeah, I appreciate them for doing that for us. But
Who's
what are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, who's Big Noon now? Who they flex in?
I have no idea.
Oh, Wisconsin, Maryland.
Oh yeah, that's a sexy matchup.
Can't turn that game on. That's the only one. The only Big Ten game at 11, so that's tough. Ooh. All right. Well, let's get into our NFL unless you have anything else.
I don't.
Okay. Setting the stage. Bears 0-2. I think only 4 teams have ever made it to the playoffs going 0-3. They're playing the Cowboys. Really? I think so. I think it's like only 4 or 6. Not many teams have ever gone 0-3 made the playoffs.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah, it's very, very unlikely to make the playoffs. Doesn't happen.
Yeah, I feel like just in general, because I saw like 1-1 teams were only like 40% to make the playoffs. And I'm like, it makes sense, but it seems like when you're 1-1, that you should still be at least 50%.
Yeah, well, 0-2 goes down to 16, and then I think 0-3 is like nothing.
Yeah.
So, and I think no 0-2 teams ever made it to the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure, or maybe one. I think it's made it to the Super Bowl. So, not a Super Bowl year for the Bears, obviously. Going against the Cowboys, who obviously 1-1. But both games, I mean, could be 2-0, could be 0-2. I don't know. But, like, what do you think that's going on in this game? I mean, again, not going to try to hit on everything, but Bears obviously need to win, but they need something from the defense. The defensive line needs to do something.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like we talked about the other day, the D-line hasn't done anything. Like, they have the least amount of pressures in the league. I think fucking Braxton Jones has probably given up as much pressures by himself as the Bears defense if the line have combined. I don't know if that's true. That might be true. It's got to be
love that
close.
matchup. Give me
he gave
Braxton
up 8
Jones.
pressures last week, so like I think they only have 13 pressures as a D line combined.
Yeah, he's
so
at that number.
Did he give up 5 week 1? Probably. Probably. So yeah, obviously they need to step up, but no, I mean I think this game is going to be a shootout. At least it has the potential to be. Like you said, both defenses kind of suck at this point, or haven't looked good at all. Matty Eberflus sucks. You lost Micah Parsons. That guy suck. Going to a team is losing a potential Hall of Fame type of player. Just that sucks ass. But like, I mean, their linebacker core sucks. Their D line is mid. Their their corners, just whatever. I mean, they have big names at corner, but I mean, they're fine. They're not great. So realistically, and the Bears, we've talked about the Bears, how bad their defense has been.
We don't need to go over it over and over again, especially with Jalen Johnson out now for probably the season. It's like, is Kyler even back? Gordon?
I doubt it. I don't think I've seen him practice.
It's the same thing. It's like you're running Tyreek Stevenson now against CeeDee Lamb 1-on-1, and he did well against he did decent against Justin Jefferson, but that was J.J. McCarthy being absolute trash, and we know Dak isn't bad. So like, I'm gonna imagine either George Pickens or CeeDee Lamb or both probably are gonna just go off, and then it's just gonna be holding tight with those two guys, like trying to keep up.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's like I want to believe in the Bears' offense, but the run game is just so bad. DeAndre Swift is terrible. I don't know if you've seen these advanced stats coming out for this week. Holy fuck, dude! I didn't even notice it, but apparently it's just been so bad. I think the Bears have even if you take out Caleb running, I think they have the 3rd highest yards before contact in the NFL. And they're doing that bad at rushing. They have the 32nd worst rushing team after you take out Caleb.
That's fucked.
So you're saying they get the 3rd most yards before contact and can't do shit with it, basically.
That's
And I
tough.
think,
That's tough to hear.
yeah, I think his grades for PFF are like 52 out of like 55 Swift or something like that.
Oh,
So, yeah, he's, I guess, just terrible and needs to go. I don't know. Like you said, I don't think he's looked that bad because he's had big runs and
yeah.
stuff. I think it's just so much stuff in the middle he can't do because everything you notice, it's bounced out, really, you know?
Yeah, I mean everything he does bounce everything out. Like there could be a hole and he's not gonna hit it. But if that's the case, it's like they have to know that. Like, why is Manung not getting? I can't say his last name. Why is he not getting more carries? Like it doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna have this guy who clearly you said is one of the worst running backs in football, apparently, then give the rookie some chance. Like they did the same thing to Roshan, and Roshan obviously I wouldn't say is the answer. Then maybe Roshan did get some opportunity. He wasn't great, but like you have to give your rookie running back some carries. Like split the carries. I get DeAndre Swift's your guy right now, but who gives a shit? It's not like you're paying him 15 mil a year.
Yeah, he had like, I think Mununga had, I don't even know, probably like 3 carries last week.
Yeah.
He looks fine. Like, just give him the ball. And we were saying this with all the rookies. Like, play them more, man. You got them for a reason, and these guys aren't producing. So, put up or shut up. Like, do it at some point. I don't know if you saw. I'm sure you did that. Ben Johnson said their practice habits have not been up to a championship caliber team.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
tough. But you're the one that does practice, dude. Like you're the one.
Yeah, it's tough because there's almost so much you can do, right?
Sure.
Like you have to get through practice. You have to do the stuff. Like you can't. Like at some point, you can't just be like, "All right, we're not going hard. Like I'm just gonna sit here."
Yeah.
It's not like high school. Like you have to do it. So I get it. On both sides for sure, because obviously you set the tone. Quarterback sets the tone. For the whole team. So if you're not doing it and they're not practicing hard, that's on you. But at the same time, like I said, the team coming from last year, I mean, they had bad habits. So getting them out of those habits might be a bigger challenge than people thought.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Johnson literally like was dancing on Eberflus's grave when he left, saying like, "Oh, we're gonna be so much better now. We're all accountable on ourselves." And it's like, that's, I mean, they're never gonna do it. But like, is it DJ Moore? Start calling out names at this point, dude. I want names. Like, who are the fucking people doing it? Is it Caleb? Like, I don't think it is, because, Caleb's kind of taking accountability on it, so it doesn't seem like it is, but never see DJ Moore say a word or, like, combat those comments or, like, even, like, get offended, like, do something. It just doesn't make sense, and it seems like he is the guy. If everyone keeps talking about the guy, if there's smoke, there's fire, that's like, I don't know. I mean, it's not like the rookies are probably doing their thing. I mean, Rome seems like he's doing fine. Obviously, those guys, Luther Burden and those guys aren't been there for a minute. Like Komet seems like he's a hardworking dude. The old line, it's not like they would be like they're not going to affect the practice. So it
And you
leads
just
to
got
a couple
Tooney,
people.
who's a Hall of Fame type player. So,
Yeah,
like, obviously he's practicing hard, I would assume.
yeah. So it's like, is it Darnell Wright? I doubt it. Is it Braxton Jones? Also, I doubt it because he's fighting for his life and his job. And like, yeah, I think he would get called out and benched if it was him. And it's like, so it's probably DJ Moore or someone on the defense, but like, I don't see him like Montez Sweat. Maybe I don't think so. I don't know.
It's tough to say. I mean, it might not even be individuals as it is just like a
Sure.
collective not going hard enough because you're not pushing each other hard enough. Stuff like that. It's hard to say. We're not in the building. We don't need to harp on it too much, but yeah, not good luck week 2 or week 3 having to say that already.
Yeah.
But at least they're calling them out. Like, at least you're like, we're not just gonna bullshit the media and be like, fucking, we're having a great practice this week.
We're just
Like,
trying to
you
find the
wish we
wise.
were done.
We're
Yeah.
just trying to find the wise, dude. Bring back Nagy. Find the wise, dude.
Why can't we practice harder?
You
I've been
feels like we need to do
searching.
the hits. We gotta get the hit system going here. Like our hit system isn't high enough right now. So that's At least it's like actual, not robot, stupid media talk. It's actually like it obviously gets clipped and everyone talks about it and all the media's like, oh, but like I'll take that over someone just saying nothing or
Yeah.
saying some bullshit.
Yeah, for sure. Getting back into the game, though, I guess just on the Cowboys offense, I did want to mention Javonte Williams, especially because the Bears' run defense has been fucking poo-poo. I mean, he's had like a quick career resurgence. Obviously, it's week 2. It's too easy, not too easy, too early to say that, but he looked really good in the first couple weeks. So, I mean, he's been hampered with injuries since his second year. So maybe he's just good again. So the Bears have to key in on him, but Can they even do anything?
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's the thing. It's like, oh, Keon Hill. Okay, now you're getting blasted by CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson, and George Pickens. Like, you're fucked. Like, and yeah, if you're Keon, the receivers, like I said, you're gonna get hit with Javonte. Like, either their D line just needs to step up. That's really the only way they can possibly contain that offense.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because the Cowboys had just played two probably top tier D lines, and you're going against the Bears, who are probably one of the worst. So it might be just an absolute field day on them.
Yes.
So that's I didn't even think about the other teams they played.
Yeah, they played the Giants, who probably have the best D
Bears.
line, and then the Eagles obviously were without Jalen Carter, so it hurts. But like, it's still, I mean, everyone's talking about the
Yeah.
Eagles' defense being awesome. Now everyone's saying they're shitty after that, but I don't get that. I don't get the quick turnaround there just because they have a bad game. But like, they're still pretty good. They still have good players.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Eagles. I have some thoughts on them, but yeah, I kind of agree. I don't think the D line has been playing as good as they should be, but we'll talk about that later. I guess just for the Bears, call me crazy. I'm making a prediction here. Colson Love is going to get over 60 yards in this game.
That's
Call
fucking
me crazy.
insane. That's insane. He might. There's gonna be 100, 500 yards.
Subscribe if he hits.
Yeah, I'll clip that. If he hits, I'm just gonna send it out. I'll wait to have that ready on the stove. Just send it.
I think someone even asked him a question that the tight ends need to get more involved, and he's like, you know what, they do. Ben Johnson, he's like, it's on me. Like he says, like they have good chemistry. You mentioned Rome and Caleb's chemistry. You didn't mention anyone else specifically, but he's like Rome and Caleb have that. He's like, and he has that with the tight ends too, but we just haven't gotten them the ball enough. Yeah, maybe if he was on the field running routes, like they could have a higher chemistry.
Yeah.
But no, I really just think that Dallas's not secondary, like their linebackers, safeties are just not good. And you have Komet, and I mean, it could be a Komet game too. So Loveland or Komet, maybe both. I think this is the game to run 12 personnel. Like, I don't think they can cover these tight ends. I really don't. So if you got them running around, having mismatches on them, I mean, you think we saw fucking what's his name, Sanborn. We know he's not good at coverage.
No.
He's their starter. And their other starter I mentioned when we were going over their team is ass. So like their linebacker core is probably the worst in the NFL. So you have to utilize your tight ends in this game. You have to. If they don't, I'm done. Colson Loveland never again.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this is a game. This is a Ben Johnson game now. Because like everyone's obviously still high on Ben Johnson. You're not gonna. I mean, even the whole year, I think I'm gonna be a Ben Johnson guy no matter what, right? Like tear it down, let him rebuild if we're gonna do this. But like, if he doesn't have adjustments like you're saying with the tight ends or with anything, then yeah, I'm gonna start having the doubts are gonna start creeping in a little bit on the Ben Johnson train. Because it's like we see it. Just try it. Like they ran double tight ends a few times, but they're just never running routes. It feels like it's like, what are we doing? And they've had maybe combined 8 targets through 2 games, 2 tight ends, if that. I don't know.
If that, yeah.
I think I'm going high because I don't want to be too low. I think
Yeah.
I think less than 8 targets. I think Komet had like
sure.
3 and 2, and then the Cleveland might have like 3 as well. So that's
I don't even think it's that many. We only have 1, honestly.
Yeah, so like do something, take advantage of these tight ends, work the middle of the field. Something Caleb really hasn't done very well in his career, and try to get these pitch and catches going 10, 15, 20 yards that he can just hit the middle of the field, and maybe his confidence in his deep ball will work then. Who knows?
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
I was gonna say Caleb was accurate last week.
He was.
He definitely didn't have the same issues he did week 1. And that's the problem with all these like quarterbacks in general is just consistency. He just needs to build on what he's doing, and I hate to say trust the process, but like gradually get better until you're comfortable in the offense, can do what you need to do, can hit the guys in time, and yeah, it's not going to look pretty probably for a couple more weeks, but it should be getting prettier as we go on. And if it doesn't, like you said, you got to start pointing fingers at somebody.
Yeah, I mean that's what Ben Johnson says. Like it's not going to be linear; it's going to be up and down, which is exactly how it's supposed to be. Sure, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Caleb, it's like he's like you said, he looked good last week, and then he throws that pick, and that's the pick I've just seen in my head 300 times now. The one on the sideline. And it's like,
no, I don't even care about that.
I care about it. I care about it because everyone else cares about it, and everyone just keeps roasting him about it, and it hurts me. It hurts me on the inside.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It was a non-play because of shit, but like, it still hurts.
Yeah, no,
What was he
it is
doing?
bad.
What was he
It
doing? Was he
bad.
throwing to receivers, throwing away? What was it?
I think your starter receiver just was so bad. It's such a bad throw.
Stuff.
But honestly, I feel like like at the end of the day, he is a pretty good decision maker in terms of like not making dumb throws like that typically. So that's why I'm not too concerned about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, that's really it from the game.
Going Bears? Picking Bears? I'm picking Bears just cause.
Yeah, I might actually pick the Bears.
Actually,
Like,
just
I
fully in the
think
Bears.
at home, Ben Johnson pissed. They might throw some shit that just to get some points up. Who knows? Like stuff that you usually save, just to get some momentum going.
Yeah.
But it's hard to say the Bears at this point. But I don't know. For some reason, I really think that they can beat the Cowboys. I don't know why.
I think they can. Because the Giants almost beat them and probably should have beat them.
Probably.
That's why.
That's probably
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you just saw Russell Wilson throw for 450 yards on him.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I want to see. Is like even if the Bears lose, and I hope they don't, obviously, but like, give me something, Caleb. Give me 450 yards. Not that much, but like, give me 300 yards, please, and like
Yeah.
a solid day of ball, and just be like, okay, defense sucks. We can deal with this. We can figure it out. We won't, but we can figure it out.
Right. All right. You want to move on to some other games?
Yeah. All right. We got Thursday night, which is coming up in a few hours here. We got this game, stinky game for Dolphins at Bills. Dolphins, everything I keep seeing is just they're in total disarray. It seems like every time there's just news coming out, Tua, it just seems like he's a sad person. Just like, I think they asked him questions about Josh Allen, and he's like, yeah, I'm not Josh Allen. I can't make these throws that he can make. And it's like, dude, why are you saying this shit? Like, yeah, we know that. But like,
Sounds like Brees Hall.
yeah, exactly. He's basically just Brees Hall. He's like, yeah, I wish I could throw it deep to Tyreek Hill and make him not stop for the ball. And it's like, again, don't say that, dude. Like, Tyreek Hill also wishes that, but still.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just seem like the confidence is gone from Tua. He's not accurate anymore. Not that he was ever very accurate. I mean, besides college, that's gone. I think Mike McDaniel's gone sooner than later. This is a tough look for the Dolphins. I feel bad for Dolphins fans.
How long do you think he makes it?
Mike McDaniel? I mean, I could see him honestly getting fired after this game. If they get crushed, if they lose like 50 burger to like 12, I can see him getting fired. I'm going to say he makes it to week 10, though. Or whenever their
Ooh.
bye is. I don't know when their bye is at. I don't know. They have an
I was
early
gonna
bye?
give an over under of week 7. So.
I want to say earlier. I believe earlier, honestly, but I want to give him the benefit of the doubt that they just don't fire him midway. They have a week 12 bye. Yeah, fuck it. Give me week 9.
Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, I think it's when, not if, I guess, at this point, unless they just have some miracle turnaround. But yeah, I mean, you already lost to the Patriots in division. That's gotta sting. You got smoked by the Indiana Jones fucking Colts, and yeah, you're probably gonna get smoked today. So yeah, there's not really much to talk about this game. I think like. I don't even know. The Dolphins really have no hope. It's sad at this point.
If the Dolphins win, I'd be shocked. I mean, they're away on a Thursday night, which I firmly believe is hard. And then you're going against I want to say best team in football, but top 3 team in football. I mean, they've looked at the best team in football, obviously, but if you want to split hairs, that's where they're at. Yeah, you're fucked. I mean, they can run the ball with 2 players. They can throw the ball with Josh Allen. They can do a million things on you, and you're not going to stop it one bit. And their defense isn't even that great, the Bills. Like, it's solid, but, like, it doesn't matter. You're not doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, the decline of the Dolphins is just non-existent this year. It seems like, obviously, we talk about their secondary is cheeks. So, yeah, Bills should have put up a lot. I don't want to say trap game, but like this has like the makings of like this is the most obvious win ever, and then the Dolphins win. Like this happens like every like once every 5 years. A game like this comes around, and then it flips.
Like that Vikings game a couple years ago, where the Vikings were like 15-point favorites and lost.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does feel like it's a trap game, but you can't say it's a trap. I mean, you can't.
No. I'm definitely not picking the Dolphins.
This is a trap of the trap, where you think it's a trap, but it's definitely not the trap.
but since we thought it was a trap, then yeah,
Yeah, we're in
definitely not
trapception
a
now.
trap at this point.
Is it a trapception? Yeah, the Bills knew that. They're probably preaching it's a trap game. It's not.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm looking at the Dolphins' schedule. He might get fired earlier. Like if they have New York, which is like a very winnable game, the Jets, um, and then you have the Panthers. Honestly, if you lose both those games, I think you get fired after week 5. Like if you lose badly, not even say badly, even if you lose both those games, those are two of the worser teams in the NFL. So like you probably get fired.
yeah.
The New York game's on Monday night too, and that kind of sucks. So like that's a horrible game. Oh God, Dolphins
What week is
Jets,
that?
huh?
What
That's
week
next
is that?
week after the
Oh,
Bills. Yeah, so
oh.
a little treat for
I was gonna
Monday
say
night.
that'll probably be flexed out, but I don't think they flex game until like week
No,
8. I think it's
yeah,
like a rule. I don't know. That's weird.
yeah, I think it's week 8 or something. When playoffs are implement. Yeah, so if you have any plans, make sure they're like Monday the 29th, so you can like and like, hey babe, I don't care about football that much. I'm missing the game, and then
Yeah.
it's fucking Jets, Dolphins. Ugh.
And then it's
Uh,
the best game ever.
yeah, probably yeah, like 34-31, and just amazing walk-off win. Probably not
hmm
Dolphins. Yeah, that's all I have. I mean, Bills by a mile.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm assuming we're nixing this for the Urlacher pick later.
Yes, I was thinking. I was like, oh, Bills easy. Then they're plus 11. So yeah, they're out.
Yeah,
Anything plus 10, we said that. So
yeah.
they're out on that. All right. Next up, we're going Colts at Titans. I mean, I'm going Colts. Daniel Jones, that's my guy. Should be a good matchup. I'm excited to see what Titans are in terms of like where they're matching up and things. But yeah, I think just. I mean, Colts. A lot of people are picking the Titans, but Colts, I have them.
Yeah, I get it. I think it's going to be a close game, closer game than maybe someone expects. Because, like you said, the Titans have played the Broncos. They have played the Rams, who both have really good defenses, really good D lines, especially. Colts have good defense, but I don't think up to that caliber. And then their D line not up to those calibers either, which is where they've been getting decimated. The Titans' offensive line has been putrid, especially. Especially in the past game, they've been terrible. And then Cam Ward's still a rookie. He not having any sack avoidance at all.
Yeah,
they're terrible. The sacks are piling up for them, and it's really hurting them. So, like I said, the Colts D line not as good as those teams. I could see them picking stuff up. I think their offense will be better in this game than what we've seen from them. But at the end of the day, the Colts are playing amazing right now, and they're kind of on a tear. Daniel Jones.
Dude, Indiana Jones, our guy.
Yeah, he's been good. So
Yeah, I mean he's been awesome. So yeah, I think the Colts keep riding the hot hand, and Jonathan Taylor against that defense is going to be outstanding. I think they'll. I mean, it's tough. Colts just have a lot of dimension now. Like you have Tyler Warren, which I think has opened up the team tremendously. Like you haven't really have a tight end like that in forever. So having that tight end that can open up the middle of the field, you can have Jonathan Taylor run off that, and then you still have receivers that are top round picks, like first and second round pick receivers with Michael Pittman and Alec Pearson and all those guys. And who's the other dude? I can't think of Josh Downs. So it's like you have 3 really high rated receivers in terms of the draft, and you have this team who's looking good. Again, the defense is a question mark, and I think Cam Ward will have a solid day, but it's just too much. I don't think like I said, the offensive line, which going into the season we thought was going to be better. Like thought it would have been pretty good because they drafted some guys. Maybe they figure it out, but I don't know. It's bad.
I think who's the right tackle? Talisi Fuaga. Dude, that's him or the guy on the Saints, but I don't think he's been playing, so that's probably been hurting them a lot. But I don't think he's playing this game either. So I just wanted to mention why they've been maybe worse than expected.
They still have a first round. I mean, J.C. Latham, right? It was the top pick. Like, you still have that guy. And
Maybe he hasn't been playing.
you just set me up like that. You just set me up like that. You just fucked me, dude. I've got a fucking phone, dude. Sorry, I don't follow Titans. I don't follow Titans enough to know who's playing. My bad.
I couldn't remember. I was like, it's hard, with these old linemen, man. You don't pay attention to them. They're only a year or two in the league,
I got separate for. I got decimated right there, dude. That's tough. We're moving on to the next game. Colts, I'm picking. Right?
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
This game is a potential for just being an ass bowl. I'm excited for. Two best receivers in football with not their starting quarterbacks. Bengals at Vikings. Ooh.
Carson Wentz got dominant. I'm calling it right now.
Think so.
300 plus yards. You heard it here.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say a bunch of random shit and something's gonna stick this.
Yeah,
podcast.
I started darting, just throwing darts.
And if all of them hit, I'm gonna get hired by some ESPN.
Good luck, dude. Don't forget about me. Yeah, just mention me a couple times. I don't have to help me. Just yeah, dude, my boy, my Daniel Jones brother.
Yeah. I'll just bring you on for the DJ segments.
I'll be ready. Don't fucking ask me about the Titans offensive line though. Bengals. So yeah, again, Jake Browning looked really good last week. He's looked good in relief, like you mentioned in the last pod. The Vikings defense though looks like, I mean, since the second half of the Bears game, have pretty much found out how to play defense, and we knew they were going to be good this year. They look awesome. So, like, yeah, I don't think Jake Browning against that defense would be good.
No, especially the Bengals O-line. It's not very good either. So
no.
Yeah, he's going to get a lot of pressure. I'm assuming that Chase is just going to get a bunch of targets regardless. And I think both run games probably going to be featured in this game. I think Jordan Mason should get a lot of run. I don't think that the Bengals D-line or just in general have been good against the run. So I think he's going to get a lot of carries, and then they got to get Chase Brown going, man. I don't think this Vikings defense is phenomenal against the run, and he's just been kind of non-existent this year so far. Especially he had high hopes coming into this year, and Illinois guy, and I was always, this is like my embarrassing take where I was like, I don't think he's that good, and then he has been good. I want him to be good, so please get back to being good and not being bad. So
he's the guy that's like, you just give him carries, man. I see those running backs all the time, and I feel like I'm always a fan of those running backs. Where I'm like, just give him 15 carries, and like you said with Breece Hall, even like Dalvin Cook, it's like just give the guy the carries, and you'll see the results happen. And it's like, yeah, I mean now that Joe Burrow's out, you have to give this guy, feed him the ball, and then hopefully that opens up Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, because they still have to respect those guys. And like I said, Jake Brown isn't a schlub. Like, he can still throw the ball, and he's pretty accurate. So like, work off the run. I don't know. Zach Taylor, maybe he's not. He's like, hey, we barely had a run game in 2019. Who cares?
Exactly. Well, they did a mixed in.
True.
Still,
he always had a foot injury though.
That's true.
He's always hurt with something. No.
Yeah, him and T. Higgins, dude, just on the sidelines having a tea party always.
Yeah, just
playing and then don't even play a snap.
Oh, that's yeah. Joe Mixon's like, oh, dude, I'm starting him this week. He's back. Like, he had 6 rushing attempts and did nothing else. Like, fuck, again, Joe got me.
Yeah. So maybe Chase Brown just needs to fake an injury, and not that he would get more carries, but get back to the old times.
They'll like him more. They'll respect him around the building a little bit more. He'll walk around some swagger.
Exactly. But yeah, I think I'll take the Vikings in this game.
Same.
I think, even though I think, like you said, Browning has played well in relief in the past. I think Carson Wentz just more experienced. I think they're going to have a easier time pushing the ball down the field because just the defenses are just not on the same caliber. But I still think it'll be a somewhat close game, maybe a one-score game or so. But Vikings should win.
Yeah, hopefully not too ass, but yeah, I agree. All right, next one up, we have Texans at Jaguars, AFC South matchup. I see this game going both ways. I don't know. I mean, C.J. Stroud should have more time this game, you think, right? I mean, I don't know. His offensive line, his offensive line might be the worst in football now at this point.
I think it is. But the one strength of Jaguars' defense is their D-line.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
For the Texans. So, yeah, they might be in for a rude awakening. Jaguars are favored in this game, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. So, obviously, Vegas is projecting them to win. Texans just haven't been, like you said, they just haven't got anything on offense going, man. Their offensive line is terrible, and C.J. Stroud looks like he's in shell shock or something.
Yeah, I mean, with such a good rookie year, and then now it's like there's nothing working for him, seems like. It's just, I mean, how good was Nico Collins? He was good last year, but 2 years ago, Nico Collins was amazing, and like he was really good last year too at the times, and it's just like nothing's going on between those two guys, it seems like. There's no chemistry, not chemistry, but there's like no time for anything to happen. I mean, Nick Chubb gets some yards and has an okay average, but again, you can't rely on 30-year-old, 5 surgery Nick Chubb. Like, that's
No.
not how you should survive.
Yeah, I think Woody Marks is going to start getting some more touches. He had a couple big catches last game. And I saw him run blocking too. Dude, like, dove and just, like, took some guy out. So,
Love
he's
that.
a smaller guy too. So, I'm like, I think they're going to respect that and start giving him the ball a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. The Jaguars are just so weird. Like, I want to pick the Texans, but I just see that. I don't know. I
I'm
don't know.
going
It's pretty
Jags.
tough, actually.
I'm going
It's
Jags
tough
just
for
because.
me.
Yeah, I mean, Texans do have such a good defense where it's tough. Like, the Jaguars have been so good on the ground, or it's like, okay, 'cause I think ETN's been solid, and they have the young guy, Tutton, who's like,
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to get some carries too now. And he got some last game. I think he had 8 or so for a good amount of yards. I think he's going to keep getting more touches in general. But yeah, I mean, that Texans defensive line is their bright spot. So,
Yeah.
like, and they said they have good corners. But yeah, I think I want Jaguars. Give me the Jags.
I know. I don't know. I'll just say the Texans just to be against you. Seems gonna be really close. But and then I'm gonna say that, and then one of the teams is gonna blow the other one out. I want to see Travis Hunter get some more cornerback reps. Actually, I don't think he looked that bad
He
last
needs to do
week at
something.
corner. Yeah, like I think he's more he was a corner more naturally coming into college. He played that more often than he did receiver. I don't know why they
Yes.
started him at wide receiver and then a part-time corner. It should be the opposite, really.
Especially when you have you have a receiver. Like you're supposed to have. I mean, you have a first.
You sh-
Supposedly, I don't know. Yeah, you hate him, but
The more
I
I
don't
look into him, the more that I'm like out on him, dude. Apparently, he's been dog shit since beginning of training camp. The people
What do
have
you
been
mean?
saying, like that, like not trying hard and like
really,
yeah, like it's been like this isn't
Why?
like a 2 week issue. Like it's been people have been like mentioning it. Yeah, so I'm out until he proves me otherwise.
all right. We're a Daniel Jones podcast, not a Brian Thomas podcast. Got it.
Yeah,
Fuck Brian Thomas.
It's also. I think it also stems that I was such a big Malik Neighbors fan that it's like, oh, he's his running mate, and this Malik Neighbors way better than this guy, you know.
Especially because I think wasn't the first 2 games Brian Thomas did good or something like that. Or like there was a time where I think Brian Thomas was doing better than Malik Neighbors. Or like maybe Malik Neighbors
Yeah.
wasn't the guy. And it's like okay,
Mm.
dude, let's pump the brakes here.
Yeah, well, and I was like, did I do the same thing I did before? I'm like, I don't know if Justin Jefferson is going to be that good because Jamar Chase was so much better than him, you know. But no, I want him to be good. I don't want him to fail or anything. But if you have shitty effort and like are scared to catch the ball, like,
Yeah,
what can I do with you?
no, nothing. Okay, next up we got Falcons at Panthers. I mean, Bryce Young looked better last week. I think Ted McMillan's going to have a good day. I'm sorry, Ted DeRoyo. McMillan's going to have a solid game. But, yeah, I think the Falcons are just too much. I think Bijan, which is going to be one of our touchdowns coming up for a parlay, is going to have a solid game. And I think Michael Penix just looks too good with Drake London.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, yeah, like I don't even think you've unlocked London yet. I think they've played 2 really good, pretty good defenses. The Falcons have. The Bucks are usually stout, and then the Vikings, obviously, like we mentioned, are good. And I think this might be the coming out game for Michael Penix of like throwing for like a lot and kind of putting it on their head. So Panthers are just so bad.
Yeah, they have
like,
players. They have a couple guys, but just nothing cohesive.
Yeah, that's the problem is that they're the Bengals without, and not even what I want to say, but like only have like a couple guys, and then everyone else is bad, and like the guys that are good aren't elites.
Yeah,
Know?
not
So
Smart Chase.
yeah,
And you have
they
what's his name? And then
yeah. If
J.C.
Bryce
Horn?
Young does it, yeah. If Bryce Young doesn't start doing better, like legitimately, they could be #1 pick again. I'm not even joking. They're pretty bad. Like, that's how I see them.
Yeah, and Bryce Young did better last week, so it's like I think he's making. But yeah, it's again like, how many times can you keep relying on that? Like you're shitty and you make that jump where you're just a little bit better. Like that only lasts so much. Where like you're never getting up that over that ceiling. It's just like you keep setting the bar so low that being a little bit better makes everyone happy, and it's like that doesn't work that long. So yeah, he needs to figure something out because. Yeah, like I said, first overall pick, maybe not the worst thing, but he's gonna. If they have the first overall pick, he's probably losing his job.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, John Mateer is going to be the #1 pick, it seems like, at this point. So, whoever has it, yeah, I'm not gonna bank on Bryce Young. Like, why would you? Like, I couldn't. So, yeah, I think the Falcons win pretty big here in a division game. So you never know, but
Yeah.
yeah.
For the Panthers, though, you have to be pumped that CJ Stroud's doing shitty as he is. That was loud coming in for rookie year, man. Like, you
That's
missed
how
on him. And it's like, okay.
That's how I feel that right now with Caleb. I'm like, Bo Nix, he sucks right now.
Yeah.
Like, Jaden sucks right now. J.J. McCarthy sucks.
Drake May is like, okay. He's like, not great.
Yeah. Penix has been solid, but not, like, great.
And no one said draft him over Penix. Like, no one even considered Penix. So, like, that's, like, it's fine. That's okay to miss on that one. So, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, the haters are really quiet right now. It's good.
Yeah. Let's hop to a game that I think you skipped over. Steelers at the Patriots.
I did.
Yeah, so Steelers are 1.5 point favorites on the road against the Pats. I think both teams are bad. Like,
I keep thinking the Steelers are good. I don't know why.
I think their highlights might look better than what they actually are. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you see that a couple of Rodgers throws, you're like, hey, oh, he's looking great.
Yeah.
And then, like, you actually watch, and then like, half the plays, he looks like he can't move. Like, his mobility is not very good. So,
They have no run game either. Their run game is abysmal. So it's like that's why he's kind of just a sitting duck 90% of snaps.
Absolutely. And then the Patriots their D-line's been good. So, like, I think that they can get some pressure, get some sacks, hold the run game. I might like the Patriots in this one, honestly. I don't think the problem is their defense outside of their D-line is not great. And their offense also not great.
Yeah, the Christian Gonzalez, I don't know if he's been playing Christian Gonzalez. That's their best player, obviously, outside the D-line. And probably the best player in general. But, like, how much is he going to change? Like, is he going to mirror DK? Probably not. I would go Steelers in this one. I'm going Steelers in this one. And again, the Patriots do make sense. I mean, Drake May looked better last week. I just don't think Drake May has the juice yet. I think he's a couple of weeks away from, like, showing me something.
Yeah, they played the Dolphins. It's hard to judge.
Yeah, exactly. And they almost lost.
We said that week 1, and then Dan Jones was like, hey, this is real. So, who knows?
We're not a Drake May podcast, though. We're a Dan Jones podcast. Yeah. Dan Jones could have played against fucking BYU, and I'd be like, yeah, dude, this guy's got the juice.
Yeah. Yeah, and the problems with the Steelers, their run deep. Well, I guess their defense in general has been bad, but especially their run defense has been really bad. And so good for them that the Pats don't really have a running game. I mean, Ramondre's not good, or they're not that good. He's fine. And then Trayvon Harrison's been a disappointment overall for them. So at least so far. I mean, it's early, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Pats, Steelers. It's like my gut is telling me the Steelers, but like my head for some reason is telling me the Pats, which makes no sense because in my head it should also be the Steelers, but I don't know where my head's at.
Pick one.
I'll pick the Patriots. Fuck it.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a good game. I think regardless, should be two. Just like I don't know what to expect. Like you said, just two offenses, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be. Actually, probably won't be a good game. I'm gonna be confident saying it's gonna be a bad game. Actually, just don't watch that game. Hopefully, it's not on your television. Next up, Rams at Eagles. Nick Sirianni was glazing Sean McVay for just. I think he's trying to play little mind games there, just saying how much he likes Sean McVay and how much he respects him and how much he doesn't know what he's gonna throw at him. They're all true things, but a couple mind games there from Sirianni.
I mean, he's not wrong. McVay's awesome. McVay, I would take over probably almost every coach at this point.
McVay guaranteed contract of like 5 to 10 years, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like if he's not retiring, you're saying?
Yeah. McVay's not threatening with retirement every season, yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I mean, obviously, yeah, he's a great coach. It should be a good game. But like I said earlier, I think the Eagles' D-line's been kind of disappointing. They added, what's his name? What was the guy that? Zadarius Smith.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they added him after week 1, and he played like 20 snaps or so last week. He looked good. So I mean, he was better than what they have had been thrown out there. I think, like, legitimately might have done more in his 20 snaps than Nolan Smith and Jalen Hunt have done the whole season. So that's good for them that they added him. Obviously, they knew that they were lacking, which we said, like, their depth is not as good this year. But so we'll see if the Rams can kind of take advantage of their D-line not being in sync yet, because I'm sure it will be at some point. They always do get around.
Yes.
Eagles just so boring. I mean, they'll run
so
the
boring.
ball. Like, can Hurts throw for 200 yards even?
He's over 100 yards. Did you have 100 yards throwing last week?
I don't think so.
No, he didn't. And that's what they're talking shit about. Yeah, it's just a boring brand of football. And I give your Eagles fan maybe like, hell yeah, dude, we're awesome. We're the best team. Like, you are, sure, but like, yeah, just run 3 times. Okay, we're at 4th and 1. Let's fucking push our guy in the ass and get a 1 yard and then do it all over again. And it's like, again, if you're a defense, it's very demoralizing. That sucks to play against, but just not an exciting product on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. There's something else I wanted to say about this game, but it's not coming to my mind. So I will throw out this rich stat that I didn't fact check at all, so don't quote me on it. But outside of the last game of the regular season last year for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts has won 18 straight games they started, which is so many.
The whole season.
Which was right, because they were bad at the beginning of the year last year, and then they were dominant at the rest. So I'm assuming that's true. I didn't fact check it, but I don't remember them losing in the middle of the year.
Yeah, and they didn't lose in the playoffs, obviously. So like that's at least 3 wins right there, or 4 even, probably 3. So yeah. I mean, print that out. Haven't lost a game in 18 games.
Yeah. So I guess.
Did he
bank on that?
Wait, what was the stat again? Can you read it? What was it again? Yeah, they started the games he started.
I said besides the last week of the season, the regular season.
I say I think Kenny Pickett played a game at one point. Didn't Jalen Hurts get hurt at one point?
I don't know.
Concussion.
The games he started.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
You know, so
the Eagles might have lost, but I think he started. Or didn't start. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going with the Rams this game. Again, that's a pure heart pick. I want to see the Rams win. I do think Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua is like probably might be the best duo in football right now. Honestly, receiving wise, like they're up there. I mean, obviously, yeah. No, I'm gonna say it. I think they are the best duo in football receiving. I just don't think T Higgins. I don't like T Higgins that much. I don't think he's that good. If that's what we want to go to our top tier. So yeah, I think they're gonna take control of this game. The secondary for the Eagles hasn't been that good. And like I said, if the D-line isn't getting the pressure they can get, I think if Stafford has time, he's going to torch him.
I agree. With that said, I'm
Rams?
still taking the Eagles.
Oh, fuck you.
I just think at home, like, they played better teams. Well, maybe not, but the Rams were close against the Texans, who look like shit, and then they were also close against the Titans. And it's like,
that's a good point.
Like you can't be close with you're not gonna like play that kind of ball with the Eagles and expect them to pull away at some point. So,
you might.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I think this game will be pretty close. But yeah, let's go.
EAGL, fly Eagles fly. Okay. All right, this one I don't have anything to talk about really. I mean, Justin Fields out. Jets at Buccaneers. So Justin Fields is out. Who's the backup even?
Tyrod, baby.
T-Rod, or how do you say his name? Baker made it there. Baker yelled at someone for saying Tyrod. It's a Tyrod, I think. I think it's like you say Tyrod. So Tyrod Taylor and Baker. Buccaneers are wearing their throwback jerseys. That's at least 4 points. At home, I just have no chance. Like I think Breece Hall looks solid. Garrett Wilson won't really do much, and that's really it. I think Baker's just too good.
I will say, and spoiler alert, somebody in this game I picked for our touchdown parlay, and maybe I'm rethinking that right now, solely because they have the Buccaneers are missing Tristan Wirfs, they're missing their right tackle, and then they just put him on IR today, and then Cody Mock, their guard, also got hurt in practice this week and is not I think he's going on IR as well.
Oh
So
no.
you're down 3 starting O linemen, which is tough. So that might make it a closer game than we think, but the Bucs should still win this. They have just so much better roster.
Yes, 100%. That's really all I have. I mean, question: Baker top 7?
Let me think.
You got the big four with Joe Burrow, Mahomes, Allen, and Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know. I mean, you can go Jalen maybe. I don't know if you count Jalen Hurts, is he?
Some people would say Herbert this year. I'm not going to yet. Yeah, I'll throw Baker in the top 7. Like I said, obviously I literally said the other day maybe pushing top 5. So if I can't say top 7, like who am I? What am I saying? You know, just spitting things into the ether.
Exactly. Stand for something. Baker top 7.
Yeah.
All right. You want to move on to Raiders at Commanders?
I do.
I think the Commanders win this game, and I think they win it pretty easily. I don't know why. I think Mariota's going to start. I think I don't know if he is actually. It's 50-50 right now between him, but assuming actually I'm going to revise this. If Mariota starts, the Commanders win big. If Jaden Daniels starts, they still win. It's going to be closer though. I think Jaden Daniels is hurt. I think it's going to hamper him a little bit. He's going to play through it. He's still going to be good. And I think they're going to beat the Raiders, but Mariota, I looked at his stats as a Commanders quarterback, pretty solid. So like he's got the juice. I keep saying that's just that term, but yeah, I mean he's got the juice. I think they got Terry McLaurin needs to get going. They need to get the whole offense going other than Zach Ertz. Like they need to run the ball better. The Raiders are okay at defense, but nothing solid. Like nothing crazy great. I think you should need to take advantage of this now.
What if I give you this stat? Make you rethink the Raiders defense?
Is it that good?
I don't know if it's that good, but I didn't even check this. Just because something Max Crosby said. Said they only get out 3 points in the second half in both games that they played.
It was in the second half. They're going to go up 40 nothing first half. Marcus Mariota.
Damn. With no running backs. And
Zero
Terry,
running backs. You got fucking Bill, dude.
Has been non-existent this year.
Terry got paid.
Hey, I still think the Commanders win, but I think this game might be closer than you think, personally.
I said if Jaden Daniels starts, it's going to be a close game. If Marcus Mariota starts,
He's
it's
not
not going to be a close
game.
This game's not going to be
another thrown out there. No chance he's starting. Zero chance. Zero.
Not going to be close. Not going to be a close game. This game's going to be.
We'll see.
No, I mean it'll be fine, but yeah, I still like the Commanders this one. You're picking the Raiders then? Sounds like.
No, I literally just said I think the Commanders will win, but it's going to be a closer game than you think.
No, I think you sound all in on the Raiders.
That was a direct quote from me.
What color is your shirt?
Rewind the tape.
What color is your shirt?
Oh shit! But what color's my hat? It's also black and white, but you know.
Kind of, yeah, a little jazzier. I don't know, San Antonio. San Antonio reminds me more of Las Vegas than Washington D.C.
That's true. They got beautiful women there.
Yeah. Charles Barkley, all chubby ladies. Okay. Over to this game's gonna be fucking a bloodbath. Packers at Browns. Browns don't stand a chance, right? I mean, this is a game where you could get surprised somehow, but no way.
No. The only chance that they have is if the Browns D-line just takes over the game, which could happen. I doubt it. I think Packers' Zach Tom is out, so I think they're going to have a rookie on Myles Garrett.
Fun.
Sucks for you, bud. Just want that out there. Browns' defense is still good. Like they've got a good defense. Their run defense is really, really good. I think they're going to dare Love to throw on over the top of them. I think this is, but at the end of the day, like you said, I don't think this game to be that close. I think this is just hey, offense, just do something and we'll win this game kind of game for the Packers, you know?
Mm-hmm. Micah Parsons over 2.5 sacks. What do you got?
Over 2.5? Holy shit, dude.
It's Joe fucking Flacco, dude.
How often do people get 3 sacks a game? I mean,
next week, one time.
All the time, but like to call out an individual to get 3 sacks a game.
I want it. Bet it. Here,
hey, fuck it. We're saying some stuff today. I love it.
We're throwing out everything, dude. Joe
Right,
Flacco over under 4 pick. No. Not that bad. I mean, Joe Flacco will probably protect the ball, but I think it's gonna be the classic game of unless like I said the defense like really crushes them, it's gonna be just like Browns will get 3 and out, Packers will score a field goal, 3 and out, Packers will score a touchdown, 3 and out. Like it's just gonna be like a game where it just slowly inches up to be like, oh, this game was 27-10. Packers never really were in a doubt.
Yeah, I actually completely agree with that.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, so let's just move on then to probably one of the best
Yeah.
game of the week, maybe. Saints. No, not.
Saints
at the
Seahawks. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. No, Broncos at the Chargers. Chargers have been awesome. Broncos have been kind of disappointing. It's an interesting game, not because of the game itself, but if the Chargers win, they'll be up 2 games in the division already, like on everybody.
yeah, and
which
they
is
beat
crazy
the best teams
in
the
week
division.
3.
And you beat
Yeah.
the best team.
Well,
You
they
beat Broncos.
played all the teams. They played all of them.
True, that's a good
Like,
point.
3
Yeah.
years in a row. Fuck the schedule makers, by the way. But like, if you're the Chargers, you pull that off. That's huge for your season. Like, you're kind of just cruising the rest of the way. I mean, obviously, not really, but like,
Just give it up. Yeah, we're fucking done. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This one is a good game. It's at Chargers. Chargers tickets are so cheap, man. I wish I was a Chargers fan. Like Bears, $233. Chargers, 63.
yeah. Well, you'd also have to live in LA, which everything's more expensive.
True, but I'd probably make more money
That's true.
if I was an actor. Superstar.
True. What if you were a director? What if you dated Justin Herbert? Interesting.
Do I take his virginity like Madison Beers did or whatever it is?
Hey, he's playing better, so that
Playing
release,
amazing. Yeah, he's playing amazing.
His mind is clear.
I think his mind's clear anyways. That guy's a little spacey sometimes.
Yeah, he is.
He's just he's just out there just doing Justin Herbert stuff.
Yeah, like a little puppy.
Yeah. This game, did Amari and Hampton get anything going?
I don't know. I don't know. I want him to. I mean, he's had a couple good runs that look really like, oh, like him and Genty, where you're like, there's the talent that we know is there, but everything else, it's like this is kind of just not what we expected at all. When you're drafting a running back in the first round, you expect him to be getting all the carries. You're expecting him to be pretty much a dominant player off the rip if you're drafting a running back in the first round. And yeah, he has not been very good. But
No, I mean, they're giving him the carries too. The first game they gave him 15 or so, and it's like, but he had like 40 yards, 30 yards. So it's like, ugh. And again, the Broncos, not like they're any better or worse at defense. They're just as good. So like,
yeah,
that's gonna be tough.
yeah.
I don't know. What?
I was gonna say, what are we gonna see Pat Surtain be good, or is he gonna be shit like he was last week? Like that's a big factor in this game.
I mean, he's guarding Quentin Johnson, so like, and Quentin Johnson had a hell of a year, so I can't even like bag on the guy, but like, I think Pat Surtain's gonna be fine. I think the defense is gonna be fine. I think the Broncos' defense is gonna be great. I just really up to Bo Nix for me, like Ken Bo Nix.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Khalil Mack's hurt now. The Chargers defense still looks pretty solid. I mean, everyone just I feel like everyone just forgets about Derwin James, and then they're on a primetime game, and Derwin James does something good, and like, holy shit, this guy Derwin James, you heard of him? And he's like, dude, yeah, he's like 35. Like, yeah, I remember Derwin James. Like, he's solid.
Yeah.
But he's not like that great. Like, he's really good, but like, what are we doing here? So I want to pick the Chargers because I think their offense is better, but damn, it's a good game. I don't know. I'll let you pick first.
You mentioned Khalil Mack. He's hurt.
Yeah, I said Khalil Mack's hurt.
Oh.
My words were Khalil Mack is hurt.
Oh, sorry. I like heard you say Khalil Mack. I said you said Khalil Mack. That's why I was like wanted to throw it out there. I was like, did you say he was hurt?
Yeah, blast his elbow.
Yeah. I'm taking the Chargers. They just look better.
I agree.
I think this was I hadn't seen the games. I would pick the Broncos, but I mean the Broncos they lost. The Colts have been good, so it's like they lost to the Colts, man. Like Chargers have been just even look better than the Colts have. So
They did barely lose to the Colts, though. Like they should have lost to the Colts, right?
that's true. But Bo Nix just hasn't been good, man. So it's like I can't
Yeah, I need to see a
in
game
good
from Bo
faith
Nix.
expect him to pick it up again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Um,
Chargers as well because I need to see Bo Nix do something before I'm like, hell yes, my guy.
yeah. All right, fuck it. Let's move on.
Okay. It's your
The
game of
best
the
game of the
week. Yeah,
week.
your game of the week.
Saints at the Seahawks. Seahawks big favorite 7.5,
Yeah, I'm going
which is
Seahawks.
deserving. I think.
Yes, I'm
I
picking
think.
Seahawks.
Yeah, for sure. I think the Saints have been overperforming. And you even played a team that was hurt last week, and you still couldn't win. I think the Seahawks are just a much better roster. I think the Saints O line is very shitty, especially in the pass game. I think the Seahawks D line is probably going to eat them alive. And kind of just Spencer Rattler, he's done really well with what he's got, and I don't want to say that he hasn't because he's been kind of in just like a terrible situation to be in a quarterback. You have literally nothing beside. I mean, Juwan Johnson is dominating. That's how much he's looking for somebody to be something for him. And Juwan Johnson's been in the league for like 7 years. Also, I don't know if you saw this, and I'm sad that he's not playing, and so I never had to bring up the stat. But you know, Juwan Johnson caught passes in college from Tyler Shuck. And Juwan Johnson's on his third contract.
Rookie Tyler Shuck, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy, actually. I bring those guys back. Need that start out there. Need them playing. That's actually kind of crazy. I love that stat.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's tough. It's like when you see, I think you see it was like, I think Lamar was like playing against a guy that you're just getting drafted. It's like Lamar played against this guy in college. Like, oh, it's like, yeah, it's shit like that, or it's like the opposite. It's funny. Um, yeah, I mean, Seahawks are just gonna. I think they're gonna dominate. I mean, Ken Walker looked awesome, or Kenneth Walker. Sorry, I don't think he likes Ken either. Uh, Kenneth Walker looked awesome last week. So the run game might be back. JSN is still just every target. He runs every route. He's slowly sneaking up to being a top receiver. Again, not like top number one tier, but easily tier two. And he could be tier one. I mean, he runs every route in the tree. I see his post game route charts; they look awesome. He gets 8 to 10 targets a game, and yeah, and you have Cooper Kupp, who's looked solid last week. So yeah, I don't see any reason the Seahawks don't win this game unless Sam Darnold's just poopy Darnold, which is a possibility. But you can just rely on Kenneth Walker then.
Yeah. And I agree. I don't. Saints just might be in big trouble this year. I mean, we've said it.
It's
There's
just
no
weird because like
surprise.
they do play hard, and they play. And Kellen Moore, credit to him, he's been solid. Like what I mean, this team is terrible. Like we said at the beginning of this year, this team's gonna be awful, and they played hard. They could have two. They could be 2-0 somehow. Like it's crazy to think. Like they could be 2-0. Kamara, like he's getting to the end of his career. He looks solid still, but like how much longer does he have? And then Chris Olave is your only target, like besides Juwan Johnson. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like Chris Olave is one concussion away from being out for his career. So like, you have to hold him with kid gloves for a little while. So I don't know. It sucks. It sucks to be a New Orleans fan. Just it's you probably have to hope you lose and get a good pick, and hope you're in the race for number one.
Yeah. That's a good point. I don't know why. It makes no sense. When you said kid gloves, I'm like, he needs something for his head. I was thinking like the babies with the head shavers.
Yeah, get that on him, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Seahawks big. Come on. Let's move on to Seahawks division game.
Same division.
NFC West. Cardinals at the 49ers.
Is Brock Purdy playing? That's not practicing. I thought.
They said it's possible. I'm just going to say I doubt it. Just
Yeah.
because why would you?
Yeah.
I guess it's a division game, but still.
Yeah, you don't want to. I mean, what's the point? Especially now you pay him actually money, so like you keep him healthy. Even though I mean, backup did look pretty good. But yeah, Mac Jones gonna be Mac Jones. But like, Cardinals not at home. We talk about this. Cardinals away from home. What are we doing?
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Bad
Exactly.
team.
Horrible team. So I'm going
Jack
49ers.
Heinheim.
yeah. I'm going 49ers just because of that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, CMC is still getting just infinite touches. He's still been good this year. Cardinals' run game has been putrid, to say the least. I mean, like I said the other day, I think James Conner is just kind of done. Like, he doesn't look fast anymore. I think he's just kind of on his last leg. It just happens to these guys. I mean, it's got to happen eventually. But I think it's happening to him. Their offense is just not good. Like the Cardinals' offense in general. They have Trey McBride, and then they can't seem to get Marvin Harrison the ball. Like, Kyler's just whatever at this point. Their offensive line is whatever at this point. So even though the 49ers banged up, yeah, I'll go with them too.
Yeah, I think we said last year, it's like Kyler, just make him Lamar and just run the fuck out of the ball at this point. Like, give him 12 carries a game and see what happens. Like, if he gets hurt, it sucks. If not, like, I think that's how you stay dynamic, is like different designed runs and rollouts and everything. Like, get him moving, because he's probably one of the best runners in the game. Top probably 4 in the quarterback conversation, if not the best. So, like, yeah, do something against this defense, who's not great. Like, you can get him out there.
Yeah. All right. Only got a couple more games left.
All right, we got the battle of the 0-2 teams, Sunday Night Football. 2 teams that you
Yep.
knew were going to be 0-2 at starting the season.
Yep. Same goals, same trajectory for the season and everything.
People are starting to murmur. Is it Russ Wilson, or who would you start with franchise with? Russ Wilson or Patrick Mahomes?
That is a good question. Yeah, this is probably I don't want to say coming down to earth game, because they didn't look good week 1, but I can't imagine that they do great against the Chiefs defense.
No.
I mean, what's there to say? I guess you could say for the Chiefs side that their offense has not looked good. They don't seem like they've been as creative as they have in the past. They have no receivers, basically, that can play football at this point on the field. They don't have a tight end who can catch.
No.
They have no run game at all.
Literally might be the worst running game in the league.
Outside of Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Like, I literally think he has like over 100 rushing yards, and like the next closest is like 40 or something on the team.
Pacheco, yeah.
So with that to say, they're still better than the Giants.
Yeah, this is the game where, like, if the Giants lose, you're like, okay, they're done for sure. And then, like, if the Chiefs lose, yeah, this is alarms start going off bad if the Chiefs lose this game. Like, it's, I mean, again, I said this thing stat in the beginning. Like, if you're 0-3, you're 99% chance you're not making the playoffs. So, like, what happens? And obviously, they're gonna get all the receivers back in like a couple weeks. So, like, if any team can make the playoffs, it's Travis Kelce and his witchcraft and the Chiefs. So, like, I'm never gonna doubt them still, no matter what. They could be 0-17. I'm like, maybe they sneak in somehow. They wouldn't. But, like, yeah, I don't know. If you go 0-3, you're fucking cooked. So, again, I'm not going to pick against them. I'm going Chiefs 100%, but what if? What if? Just a little bit, like, is it possible?
Did they put this game on primetime just to embarrass the Giants when they made the schedule? Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like, realistically, you're like, if you go into the season, you're like, Chiefs should be a Super Bowl team, and the Giants should be one of the worst teams. And you put that on Sunday night? That's fucked. That's so messed up. But I get it's New York, but still, man.
That's a tough one. I mean, Taylor's probably going to be in the game, so she'll be on the camera. Everyone's going to love that. But, yeah, going to the season when they made this, they're probably like, fuck Giants fans, dude.
That versus the Bears a lot too. So
Bears are on Monday night in like 2 weeks against someone pretty good, I think, right? That's the Commanders, is it?
Oh, I don't know. I play the Saints in 2 weeks, and then they have a bye, so I don't know.
So they have a Monday night game. I forget what day that is. Sunday. A Monday against the Commanders after the bye. So yeah, there's
is it at Commanders? Do they never play? They play Commanders every year on the road. Why is it never at Soldier Field?
I don't know, dude. They're like, they put that game on that time, so like, we could talk about the Hail Mary last year. Let's talk about the Hail Mary.
Obviously, yeah.
So they fucking love that. They still talk about shit like that from last year. It's crazy. I feel like the only Bears that get talked about that ever. It's like, you remember this play? It's like, yeah, that happened in 4 years. Like the double doink. You're like, dude, no one else talks about this shit. How about the fucking Vikings kicker who missed a 20-yarder, Blair Walsh? No one talks about that shit. Just double doink. Let's talk about that.
The only other thing is 28-3, but that's in the Super Bowl.
That's the Super Bowl.
So
yeah.
everything.
This is fucking the wild card game.
Yeah. The Bears just get shit on everywhere. It's terrible. until they're good, it's just so embarrassing. Because like you can't even say anything because you're like yeah, that did happen.
Yeah, like double doink. I just get sad. I can't make angry. Like, oh, fucking. I should talk
Yeah.
Cody Parkey, but what's that gonna do? Okay, well, yeah, we're both going Chiefs, obviously.
Yes, sir.
All right, and then last game Monday night, another little treat for us, just a little nibble. Here you go, little nice game to round out the week. Lions at the Ravens. The Ravens. I mean, I don't know what to make of the Ravens. Obviously, they didn't look great against they did look great against the Browns, but not great against the Browns. I don't know. Like their run game was not there. Detroit's defense is pretty vulnerable, I think. Still, like the Bears did move the ball on them a good amount, but I don't know. This matchup's gonna be exciting. I'm excited for this one. Who's the favorite? Baltimore's 4.5.
That's a big favorite too. I mean, I guess they're at home, but still, you think this game would be? I don't want to say a little closer because even if that ended up a 4-point game, that's still a close game, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game's hard to even gauge at this point. Like you said, like Ravens have been up and down, Lions up and down. I mean, Lions coming off a better week, Ravens down week. No, I don't even know. No, Ravens good. Ravens good.
Ravens good, but yeah, you could say like
yeah, they
their
collapsed
offense
against the
looked
Bills. Yeah. I don't know who I want to pick here.
This is a who's for real matchup though. This is like you learn like was it Detroit just was against the Bears who were dog shit, or was it like I said the Ravens same thing like they looked so good against the Bills so I wouldn't say them as much in the conversation, but if they lose this game you're like ooh maybe they aren't as good as we thought. You know they didn't look amazing against the Browns. They looked good. They pretty much dominated, but like it's the Browns and then you lose to the Bills and now you lose to the Lions. Like ugh. So this is a who's for real kind of game. You kind of find out early here, which is nice. I'm going Ravens though. I just have to. I don't know. I need to see the Lions do it against the other team other than the Bears.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Realistically, like the Lions defense, yeah, they did good against the Bears in the second half, but like I said, the Bears were moving the ball on them like the entire first half for the most part, and Packers didn't seem to have an issue with them. So you would assume that the Ravens, who have a better team and better offense, should be able to do more on them. So, yeah, I think I'll take the Ravens. Especially Isaiah Likely, I think, is coming back, and they're a team that loves to run 12 personnel. That's kind of part of their bread and butter scheme. They haven't been able to. Mark Andrews been non-existent pretty much for them, which it opened up the team for the receivers to step up. They've always had an amazing year so far. But still, like I said, getting back to what they've known, what they're comfortable with, I think they'll just win this, especially at home.
Yeah, I agree. It should be a great matchup though. I'm excited for that one. But yeah, Ravens all the way.
All right, well, that's the
three,
games.
It's week 3, baby.
Last the week. Let's go.
That's week 3. It's exciting. You ready to move into our Urlacher recap and our picks of the week?
Sure. Let's do it.
All right, we're back. We got Urlacher. I know I got fucked last week by the Jaguars and Jake Browning. How'd the rest of the picks do?
Good. I think
They had a
every
recap.
other one.
You made a graphic, no?
Yeah, I did. Well, I thought you were going to pause it when you paused in the middle to do a break. I thought you were just going to pause the
No, I'm
thing.
not doing
What was
that.
the point of that break? We don't have something in the middle of that. So that's
I can
just
cut that
making
break.
more work for me.
Good, fuck you.
Fuck you.
More work for you, dude? Suck it.
Yeah,
I'll
what
cut
the
it now.
fuck was that? You're like, I was like, all right, we'll pause and we can look at our picks. And Jimmy's like, let's just pause for 10 seconds and do nothing.
Yeah, it makes it easier for me.
That's fucked up. Yeah, I didn't have the graphic pulled up or anything. But
You're
no,
trapped.
the rest of the games.
It's an automatic
did
loss
good.
for you last week then? Give him one?
No, come on. Where's the Urlacher picks? Here they are. Yeah, so some close games. Definitely some sweats on my side, I'll tell you that. Starting with the Cowboys, I mean, I couldn't believe that they almost lost to the Giants. I was shitting my pants there. Eagles against the Chiefs, obviously that was a super close game. And then Buccaneers too. I mean, they had to come back in the last drive to win against the Texans. So all mine like snuck in right at the last second. Thank God. 3-0, baby. Let's go.
Congrats. Who were my other two ones? I had Bills, right? Or no?
Yeah. Bills at Jets and Chargers at Raiders. Tough games. Just kidding.
Yeah, I thought the same thing with the
Cowboys
Jaguars.
at Giants.
I thought the Jaguars, yeah, just Giants is tough. I thought the Jaguars had it, but like, I don't know, sad. But ready for this week? I'm going first this week, right? I am not prepared whatsoever, but I will just make it easy. I'll go with the biggest line that I can pick. I'm going Packers. Packers over Browns. I have to do it.
Damn.
I'll spoil pick. I was thinking Buccaneers. I think that's a good pick as well, but I think with the like you said, the O-line issues, that could be a question mark.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that means I should probably pick my underdog right now, which I actually liked a couple of these this week.
Dallas is a favorite now. Wasn't Dallas like not a favorite to start?
Oh, I don't know.
I was like maybe
not
pick
sure.
the Cowboys. No, okay, go ahead.
I'll pick one which is a team I'm not super confident in, and you picked against this team when we talked about it, so I'll take the Texans over the Jaguars.
I mean, that's a good pick. I mean, yeah, I think the Jaguars will win, but the Texans defense could carry it, and if CJ Stroud has a even okay game, they're easily our favorites.
Yeah. And then for my second pick, I guess I can leave the big one to last, right? So I don't have to pick an easy game.
I'll go fucking big next. I'm picking Seattle next.
Fuck. All right. I'll just pick them. Fuck it. No, that's fine. I'll pick Seattle over the Saints.
Alright. You got Seattle over the Saints. I'm still debating. I guess I don't need my fucking what's it called? My underdog then. Looking at the lines here. I don't want to do Chiefs. It's too easy. Yeah, I already did a big one. I'm gonna try to do something a little bit easier. Give me. I'll just do my upset. No. I'm in hell right now. Sorry. Give me the Colts. Colts over the Titans is my not upset, obviously. Just regular dub.
Damn, I was actually gonna pick that game. All right. Well, this one's kind of a
There's
big.
no upsets, dude.
I mean, every game there's an upset in theory. But it's maybe teetering on another big game, so I would apologize, but
Okay.
I want to take the Falcons over the Panthers.
Oh, fucking no shit. Man, should I just round out the team I don't believe in? Like, I can't be just to myself. Did I pick any underdogs even when I pick these games? Alright, fuck it. I'm just going to end with Broncos over the Chargers. I don't believe in that game, but it's the most likely game I could see being an upset.
Yeah, that's fair, honestly.
No, it's not.
That was one of the teams I was thinking about for an upset.
Kill me, dude.
I guess some of the other ones I was thinking about potentially, which I knew you were not going to pick. Raiders over the Commanders.
That was one, but obviously Marcus Mariota's starting, so 40 points.
Yeah. Patriots over Steelers, potentially. And then Bears even over Cowboys.
Yeah, all those are on there. I mean, I can't get let down by the Bears in multiple ways.
No. That's what I thought about picking them. I'm like, I had the exact same thought process. I'm like, when they lose, I'm just going to be even more mad.
Dude, I fucking draft like Ryan Locker in a couple weeks, dude. Fuck these guys. All right, well, let's end out the pod with our 5 touchdown parlay. Alex, who's your guy? You can't change them. I already fucking put the bet in, so I don't say change it.
I wasn't going to. I was going to say, I alluded to it earlier. Buccaneers. I'm going to take Bucky Irving. You know, I just realized Buccaneers Bucky.
Yeah, I just thought that too. I thought the exact same thing. That's impressive. Has anyone made that, dude? Why is no one called like Buccaneer Irving?
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, Bucky Irving was my choice. Do you want to hit yours?
Okay, I'm going with. I'll read the next two. Do you have everyone else's written down or no? Okay, I'll go with mine and Cox. So, I'm going with again. I think the Titans. I was looking at teams. I think this guy's going to get his first touchdown, not for the Titans, for the Colts. Tyler Warren, tight end. Titans are okay against tight ends. They play them pretty well, but I just think they're going to try to focus on the receiving core more and focus on Jonathan Taylor, leaving Tyler Warren, who's been getting a ton of targets, just no touchdowns. He's going to think he's going to be open for that one. And then our friend picked Chalk. He's going Bijan Robinson against the Panthers.
All right. You mentioned the Warren. Tommy's pick of the week. Fan
Double
favorite
Warren.
Tommy. Jalen Warren for the Steelers, which I like. I think they said they're going to try to get more touches this week. And then, yeah, I'll round it out with a guy that I don't even believe in, but hey, Don's, hey, appreciate your input. Corey Sutton.
You like Corey Sutton?
He had one catch last week for 6 yards, but hey, bounce back game. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't think Dan researched that one too much. Did last week, his hit. We did not hit our parlay, so sorry if he lost you money. I think we had 2 legs out of it, right? Me, you, and Anthony did, or me, you, and Anthony did not hit.
Yeah.
But this week we're gonna hit, and we're gonna make. The odds are plus 4,401, 41. Sorry. So 4441. Lucky number 4s.
That's true.
For
And
4
ones.
touchdowns. That's 5. Yeah. So again, we're rounding out. Bet them right now. Tyler Warren, Bucky Irvin, Bijan Robinson, Jalen Warren, and Cortland Sutton, all to score anytime touchdown. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful pod. We'll join you next week when the Bears take down the Cowboys. We're going to recap that game. We're going to recap all of Week 3. See you, lovely people. Ben.
Bye-bye.